Welcome back to Mysticallylily. This is your collective energy update for the week of October 19th through the 25th. The frequencies moving through the planetary grids right now are deeply alchemical, a blend of fire and water currents, creating a magenta field of transformation. This is a week of purification, identity reclamation, and activation. You may feel this as pressure in the body, heightened emotion, or flashes of intuition. All of it is part of the same process, the merging of your soul's fire and your heart's water. The energy corridor. We've entered a corridor of inner sorting where what is illusionary and fragmented is surfacing to be seen. Many are questioning their sense of direction, their purpose, and even their identity. This isn't confusion, it's realignment. Imagine your soul standing at multiple doors, each one showing a reflection of who you've been. Only one leads forward, and that's the one your heart recognizes not because it feels safe, but because it feels true. This is the alchemical moment where fire purifies and water reveals. Together, they create the magenta current, a bridge color between spiritual vision and embodied love. That frequency is recoding DNA this week, and it's restoring coherence between the higher mind and the physical vessel. Past life vows and the body. One of the strongest collective themes right now involves the unraveling of old vows, the energetic agreements made in other lifetimes to stay small, silent, or in service at the expense of your own vitality. You may have once promised to live humbly, to never speak your truth, to sacrifice your comfort for others, or to suppress your power to stay safe. Those vows served in dense timelines, but they no longer match your current frequency. As these old programs surface, the body speaks. You may feel fatigue, tightness in the solar plexus or heart, or sudden waves of emotion with no clear trigger. These are echoes of those ancient contracts releasing. When you acknowledge them, even silently, they dissolve. You can simply state, I now release all vows of suffering, silence, and limitation made in any timeline. I allow vitality, clarity, and abundance to flow through me now. This is not symbolic. Your cells hear it. Your DNA reorganizes around that truth. Redefining power and self-knowing. This week also brings a recalibration of what personal power means. For some, it will feel like frustration or a push-pull between wanting to act and needing to rest. For others, it will show up as questioning identity. Who am I when I am no longer surviving? Who am I when I stop performing? There's a shedding of ego armor happening. Many have built walls of self-protection that once served as strength, but now those walls are being softened by compassion and replaced with clear boundaries rooted in authenticity. You are remembering that true power is quiet, consistent, and connected. It doesn't seek control. It radiates coherence. As you settle into that self-knowing, your external reality begins to shift. Relationships rebalance. Opportunities align. What once felt chaotic begins to organize itself around your clarity. Psychic activation and expansion. Between now and the 1111 portal, new layers of intuitive awareness are unlocking. You might feel heightened third eye pressure, flashes of color or light behind your eyelids, or even a sense of hearing energy through frequency tones or rhythmic pulsing. These are signs of your higher sensory perception activating. This isn't about seeking visions, it's about receiving from neutrality. When your emotional body is clear, your psychic body can interpret energy accurately. That's why balancing fire and water action and rest, insight, and integration is so essential right now. Ground often. Drink water. Spend time near the earth or moving water sources to stabilize your nervous system. These small acts help anchor higher frequencies into physical form. The solar illumination. Toward the end of the week, a solar current moves through the field, bright, clarifying, and deeply activating. It brings joy, confidence, and creative renewal. You may feel inspired to start new projects or revisit something you had set aside. This is the energy of radiant embodiment, no longer hiding the light, but living as it. You are the sun emerging from behind your own clouds. You are no longer waiting for external permission to shine. As this solar frequency integrates, manifestation speeds up. Every thought and emotion becomes a magnetic code in your field. Choose consciously. Align your inner narrative with the version of you that already exists in full coherence, healthy, prosperous, and free. Integration message. Let yourself rest when your body asks for it. Speak your truth even when your voice shakes. Write, sing, paint, or move energy in ways that let your system breathe. You are not falling apart. You are releasing the scaffolding that held an old version of you together. What remains is real. This is the refinement stage of embodiment, the remembering of who you've always been beneath the vows, the struggle, and the noise. This week is a turning point. Past life vows are dissolving through the body. Identity is stabilizing through truth, and new psychic abilities are anchoring through balance. You are becoming the magician of your own field, not through force, but through coherence. Allow fire and water to merge into that magenta current within you, the current of divine love expressing itself through human form. If this message resonates, take a deep breath and feel your cells respond. You are the alchemy. You are the bridge. Thank you for tuning in to Mysticallylily. If this transmission supported your journey, remember to subscribe, like, and share to help these messages reach more of the collective. I'll see you in the next transmission.